I would have preferred, obviously, not to use notes this evening, but my memory's not that great, and of course the slight delay in the Happy Couple reaching hasn't helped me in that area either. However, I do have to admire Becky and Sue's long-term planning to make sure that all their immediate family members are available to participate in today's ceremony. Of course, I would firstly like to thank you all for being here to celebrate Becky and Tim's wedding and to help make this the truly memorable occasion it is. And how could that not be in such fantastic surroundings with such great company? And it was great weather earlier on. I have been relieved of providing the thanks to those individuals that have provided special contributions this weekend, as Tim will be doing that. His memory is undoubtedly better than mine. However, I would like to thank the Australian family members for making the arduous journey from that continent. It's nice that we have been able to turn on a little Australian weather for them while they're here, and to stop them having to wear all those thermals that they undoubtedly brought with them. And of course I should make special note of the Flower Girls, my beautiful granddaughters, who once again have performed their duties admirably. If they do manage a clean sweep of their aunts and uncles, then they really will be ready to turn professional. I imagine it is the same for all fathers of brides that they do need to do a second take when they first see their daughter finally prepared for the walk down the aisle. And I'm certainly no exception. Becky certainly has been looking stunning today. In the interest of equality, of course, I should note that Tim struck up quite nicely. The first of my four daughters to marry did so just a few months ago, so this is that awkward second father. I have already apologised to Becky for the lack of original material, but fortunately this evening I am sharing the father of the bride spot with Becky's maternal uncle Neil. Neil, and not forgetting Becky's Aunt Lee, has earned this position through his support for Becky during the period of her secondary and tertiary education. Becky conducted this part of her education in and around Brisbane in Queensland. I guess you all know where that is. And at that time I was in Sydney and then latterly London. So Neil and Lee provided the parental support during term time, and I had the rather easier holiday period. I certainly owe Neil and Lee a great debt for providing so much. Once I'd moved to London, then Becky's desire to visit us in the UK during the Australian summer holidays was offset by the attraction of staying in Oz and spending time on warm Pacific beaches. But, to give Becky her due, she generally managed both. At that time, she did seem to be a part of a nomadic group of friends that were based in Australia but were often found in the UK. So Christmas time was a good time for her to visit us, to catch up with family, meet some of these friends for a little party in London, and then return to us to top up her tan. I guess that is what is called a well-rounded education. She did delay her trip in the last year of her school because she felt that the school trip to Bali that year contained sufficient educational content to her UK siblings were a little envious, but of course they had some very nice school trips to Scarborough.
Whitby? It was Whitby.
Yeah. Sorry?
Is that true?
Yeah. I'm not lying about it. I have absolutely no doubt that Scarborough was a wonderful place. I'm sure the fish and chips are far better in Scarborough than in Barley, and I get the bus shelters in which you have to huddle to eat them. But Becky's travels have certainly given her good credentials for partnering an international DJ. There probably was a time when she was the senior partner in the Air Miles Stakes, although motherhood has put paid to that. Becky's childhood certainly wasn't a typical one, and it has been a great delight to me to see her grow into such a strong and capable adult and a wonderful mother. Becky has always been a very family orientated and an important contributor to both her family in the UK and Australia. I will of course be leaving it to Tim to tell us what she brings to their relationship, but I am aware, as my wife does for me, that she performs a significant act of self-sacrifice which is worthy of note, and I'm sure makes a major contribution to their relationship. She does the accounts. If Tim is anything like me, then he will feel deeply indebted for this contribution, although of course he will have to ask Becky if he wants to know the precise amount. It isn't surprising that Suki has taken